Hey guys, just another quick review. This time it's on the Paramo Velez Adventure Smock. Now, if you've never heard of Paramo before, they're a UK-based company and they've been going for a good number of years now. And they do exceptional, I suppose, top quality outdoor garments. Now, these are both waterproof garments for any outdoor activity, hill walking, scrambling, bushcraft, I know cycling as well, whatever they do, they sort of cross over various codes. But they're completely different to your conventional outdoor sort of jackets, which mostly would be, most of the top companies would use a Gore-Tex or their own version of Gore-Tex, which is a breathable waterproof lining in their jackets to make them a waterproof garment. And they'll probably have a DWR coating on them, which is a durable water repellency on it to deflect rain as well. These guys work completely different. Now, their waterproof system has 3 layers, and what the 3 layers does is it mimics animal fur and how it repels and gets rid of condensation that you're giving out. Now, the outer shells will keep out the rain. I think it's in around, it will keep out about 90 to 95% of the rain, and you'll have an inner layer which is the insulating layer, and then you'll have the layer next to skin, which acts like a pump, and it moves water quickly away from your body. So you're starting to heat up in the condensation. It moves really quick, and it always, in high octane sports, in these jackets where you're walking up the mountain really quickly and you're sweating a lot, it moves it out really quickly. It always keeps you dry. And whatever water does escape through the outer membrane, and passes through the insulating layer to the pump membrane, it never gets by the pump membrane, because I suppose the pump membrane, it keeps pushing the water and condensation out, so it never gets a chance to come in. So you're in these jackets, you always keep bone dry, and that's how they work. It's completely different, and it works really well. That's the most simple way I could explain it to you. There's more technical ways to explain it, but that's effectively how it works. But the drawback of it is, because it's these are quite light now, in all fairness, and they're perfect, I suppose, for UK and Irish environments and environments quite similar to that. And the drawback is you can get a little bit warm in them, but Paramo themselves have developed a way of getting around that, and they have a lot of vents, I suppose, you can open up to keep yourself cool on these jackets, which helps. But probably the most effective way is to wear the right layers under it, or wear less layers under it, or you probably could, if you really wanted, is just wear it and no layer if it's a fairly warm day. And it works really well because, as it says, it keeps you bone dry. You never get any sort of condensation in your jacket. I know there's other jackets that I've used over the years, and no matter how good they are and they've Gore-Tex lined, there is sometimes you always get a wee damp patch here and there where you're doing a high octane activities, and it's just part of the parcel. These guys seem to, you don't have, but it just doesn't happen. So that's what I quite like about them. But that's how their system works in simple terms. So we'll just go through the features on the jacket so you can see what else on the Velez Smock. Right, as you can see, you have your vents on the side here, which actually are two-way. You can do it that way, or you can do it this way. And again, you can button them over so it doesn't open, or you can keep it open, which is quite handy depending what activity. If you're maybe climbing or scrambling or something, you're lifting your legs up so it doesn't bust open on you. So that's quite handy, the two-way zips. Then you've got your half zip in the front as well. And you've got your wee buttons. You have your adjusters here for your hood as well, and you also, yes, you have them down here as well. And the other thing I forgot to mention is here you have a wee sort of inside pocket there that actually reaches right through to the other side of the inside pocket, which is here. You also have the main pocket here on the outside, which is probably perfect for putting your map and things like that in the front. And you have adjustable cuffs as well, as you can see. Now, on the back, you have your hood, and you have again your more adjusters and things. And with every good outdoor jacket, you have a peaked rim hood, which obviously keeps the rain out of your face and eyes. And it's pretty much a conventional jacket in every way, other than the waterproof system. And this jacket in particular is very good. It's not like a full zip jacket. You can get full zip versions of coats from them, but this is a Smock, and it's probably one of their standout bits of garments. Now, this is the fellas on the right and the woman's on the left, and they both come in many different colours, but I've had a few fellas who've actually bought this version here because they like the colours, and there's nothing wrong with that. If it fits you, it fits you. Now, also the other thing I like about Paramo is that just explains a wee bit more about their waterproof system, but they give you a lifetime guarantee. But again, it's as much your responsibility to look after the garment for them to cover you. So you obviously have to register it and look after it. And the best way to look after them garments, because they're as it says there, neck locks on the jacket, that is the best way of looking after it, is using the tech wash when you have to wash it, and when you have to reproof it is using the neck locks. And that's the only way I reckon you should look after these jackets. Now, the other thing that's quite amazing about these jackets, unlike say a Gore-Tex membrane, you rip it, water comes on straight away. These guys here, they're sort of, if you puncture it, it still performs. And the other thing is, if you rip it, all you have to do is sew it, and you can sew it on the field or sew it at home, and that's as good as new again. And it's a good system. It's really handy, rather than trying to patch up a Gore-Tex jacket, and sometimes you have to send it away because it just gets a wee bit too hard, or more of a nuisance than anything trying to fix it. These guys, you just sew up a rip or whatever. Really good that way. Now, as I said, these are particularly good in environments that's quite close to UK and Ireland. Especially where I live, it tends to rain quite often, a lot. So these are fantastic for keeping you dry, and where I live, it's not fantastically overly hot either. So they're perfect in that sense, even in good weather to wear. And you come across a green shirt, again, it's just all about what you wear under it and how you prepare when you're outdoors. And for them types of environments in UK and Ireland, I can't say enough about this product. Now, these retail at about $220, $245 mark each, and they are a top-notch bit of kit. The only thing that I can also say about Paramo, the best way to figure it out is actually go out and take a chance on it if you've never had it before. Go buy one of their garments, whether it's their trousers, their Cascada trousers, or their Helke jacket, or Alta jacket, or whatever. Try it out, and I do reckon it will become one of your favourite brands, if not your favourite brand, and how it works. And yeah, these jackets, for what they are, top-notch stuff, and highly recommend them to anybody who wants a really, really good outdoor garment.